Hello and welcome back to Tarot Mommy Eva. Hope you started a good week and Monday's been treating you well. And today I was thinking about those of my viewers who are thinking about their past person or the person they are in separation from at the moment, and that they just feel they're incompatible when emotional or intellectual connections began to fade over time. Have you ever felt like you and someone you care deeply about were speaking different languages? Like the spark that brought you together started to dim, not because you didn't care, but because life pulled you in different directions. If that resonates, you're in the right place. This reading will focus on your person that was a good guy or girl. Something was different. You just felt you are incompatible. That person who still holds a special place in your heart, even if you're apart. We'll explore how they feel about you now, whether reconciliation is possible, and what they're doing in their life. But most importantly, we'll reflect on your own growth, your journey, and your power to shape the future. Let's begin by diving into the first section. What caused the separation between you two? Lovers, Two of Swords, Hermit. Understanding why things didn't work out could be healing. It's not about blame, it's about finding clarity and peace. Let's see what the cards have to say. When the Lover card is reversed, it often points to a lack of harmony in the relationship. At its core, this card tells us that while there was once a strong connection, differences began to show. Perhaps you had different needs, goals, or ways of expressing love, and over time those differences created a gap. Let me give you an example. Imagine one of you love spending quality time together, just talking, sharing, and being close, while the other person needed more independence to recharge. At first, this balance might have had worked, but as time went on, excuse me, it may have felt like your needs were pulling you apart rather than bringing you together. Does this resonate? If it does, take a moment to remind yourself incompatibility doesn't mean failure, because we're all different, isn't it? It simply means that the relationship had lessons for both of you, even if those lessons weren't meant to last forever. If it's true for you, affirm, I honor the love we shared and release any blame. I trust that our paths unfolded as they needed to. Right. The Two of Swords. Two of Swords is all about indecision and feeling stuck. In relationships, this often shows out uncertainty or a lack of communication. Maybe both of you were trying to make things work, but neither of you could see a clear way forward. Here's an example. Let's say you both wanted a future together, but your visions for that future were different. One of you dreamed of settling down in a quiet life, while the other had ambitions that required taking risks or traveling. It's not that either of you was wrong, it's just that those dreams didn't align. This card is a gentle reminder that sometimes the most loving thing we can do is to step back and allow space for clarity. Remember, you did the best you could with what you knew at the time, and so did he. The third card, the Hermit. The Hermit speaks of introspection. As it says on the card, I follow my own path. Introspection and personal growth. It tells me that one or both of you may have needed time apart to figure out who you were as individuals. Sometimes we can get so wrapped up in a relationship that we lose sight of personal goals and dreams. For example, one of you might have started feeling the pull to focus on self-discovery, whether through education, career, or personal healing. The Hermit reminds us that this isn't selfish, it's necessary. Growth often requires solitude. Take a moment to reflect. What did you learn about yourself during or after this relationship? The Hermit tells us that even in separation there is wisdom to be gained. Affirm to yourself, I honor the journey of growth, both mine and theirs. I trust that this time apart was meant to each of us what we needed to learn. Now, let's see, how does he feel about you now? What are his feelings about you? Excuse me. What is he thinking? Let's explore his feelings. Even if there's a distance between you, how does your person of interest feel about you today? Does he think of you with love or respect? Let's see what the cards have to reveal. Six of Cups. Six of Cups is a beautiful card of nostalgia, and most memories are contained in this card. This tells me that your person looks back on your time together with warmth. They remember the laughter, the shared moments, and the love that brought you together. Perhaps you had a special tradition, like going to a favorite restaurant, sharing inside jokes, or even something as simple as watching the sunset together. Those memories haven't faded for them. They still hold a special place in their heart. This card is a reminder that even if things ended, the good times you shared were real and meaningful. Affirm to yourself, I am grateful for the joy and connection we shared. Those memories will always be valued. The Moon. The Moon is a card of emotion and uncertainty. A person might feel conflicted or unsure about how to process their feelings for you. On one hand, they may miss you deeply. On the other hand, they might feel hesitant to reach out because they're afraid of reopening old wounds. For example, they could be wondering, what if she doesn't feel the same way? What if we haven't changed enough to make it work? These thoughts can create a lot of inner confusion. This card invites us to have compassion, not just for them, but for ourselves too. Emotion can be messy, and it's okay to not have all the answers. Take a deep breath and remind yourself their confusion doesn't reflect your worth. You are whole and complete as you are. This is just hesitation. It doesn't mean she's not going to reach out, or that he has bad feelings about you. Now, the King of Cups. The King of Cups represents emotional maturity and compassion. This tells me that your person has grown since the separation. He may now have a deeper understanding of the relationship and what it taught them. Here's an example. If you taught your person how to express his or her feelings or handle conflict with kindness, they're carrying that lesson within them. Even if they haven't said it, they respect and value what you brought into their life. You're a light in their journey, and that light hasn't dimmed. Take comfort in knowing that your love left a positive mark. He's still thinking and remembers what you talked to them, what you taught them, what you told them. Let's see if reconciliation is possible. Now, for the big question, is reconciliation possible? And if it is, what might bring you back together? What will help for you to go back together? The first card is Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is all about new beginnings and learning. If reconciliation is possible, it will require starting fresh, not trying to pick up where you left off, but building something new from the ground. For example, this could mean having an honest conversation about what you both want, or taking small steps to rebuild trust and connection. Think of it like planting a seed. It needs time, care, and patience to grow. Affirm to yourself, I trust the process of growth and healing. If it's meant to be, it will unfold in its own time. Now, the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is a card of teamwork and collaboration. This tells us that if reconciliation is to happen, it will require effort from both sides. It's about coming together with open hearts and a willingness to work through differences. For example, let's say communication was a challenge in the past. This time you might focus on creating a safe space to share honestly and listen without judgment. It's about building a partnership where both people feel heard and valued. Remember, reconciliation is possible when both people are committed to growth. You have the strength to create something beautiful, whether it's with your past person or in a future relationship with them or a different person. And the Wheel of Fortune, what a powerful card. The Wheel of Fortune reminds us that life is full of cycles and change. If reconciliation is meant to happen, the universe will create the right moment for it. Trust in the timing. Sometimes we need to grow individually before we can come back together. Take this as a sign that your journey is unfolding exactly as it should. Whether you reconnect or move forward, trust that you're on the right path. Now, let's see, what is he doing? These cards tell us that yes, reconciliation is possible. He wants that. He doesn't want the past, but he wants to start new. You want, obviously you are here. Let's see, what is he doing in his life now? What is he up to? Eight of Pentacles, the Star, and Knight of Wands. Eight of Pentacles, the Star, and Knight of Wands. Eight of Pentacles shows dedication and hard work. So your person is focusing on improving themselves, whether that's through their career, personal growth, or learning new skill. They're in a phase of building, putting in the effort to create something meaningful in their life. For example, they might be learning a new craft, advancing in their career, or even taking up a hobby they've always been curious about. It's about not distraction. So it's not about distraction, but growth. It's about growth. They're working to become the best version of themselves, so that can only help. Just as they're working on themselves, you have the opportunity to focus on your own growth too. The effort you put into your own life is just as powerful. Now, with the Star card, this is one of the most uplifting cards in the deck. It always represents a yes answer, a positive big yes for the current question. It represents hope, healing, and inspiration. Your person is in a phase of renewal, letting go of past hurts and dreaming about the future. For example, they might be setting new goals like traveling, starting a creative project, or even working on their emotional well-being. This card suggests they're finding their light again, one step at a time. I honor the healing journey for myself and for others. Each step forward brings us closer to the light. Affirm yes if this resonates with you. Now, the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is full of passion and energy. So this tells me your person is embracing new opportunities and adventures. They're likely exploring what excites them, whether it's a new job, a creative endeavor, or even forming new connections. For example, they might have joined a group or community that aligns with their passions, started pursuing a dream they once set aside, or even traveled to places they've always wanted to see. Seeing these cards together, the Eight of Pentacles, the Star, and the Knight of Wands, paints a picture of growth, of healing, and possibility. It's a big yes here. This is your reminder that you too can embrace the same energy. Focus on what inspires you, what excites you, and what moves you forward. Right, let's take a card from the angels. Let's see what they have to say. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others, maybe other people who know you both. Spend time close with the other one of your friends or one of his friends or work colleague can bring you insight in what is going on. And he doesn't dare to tell you, or things that you don't realize but are important about yourself, things that you're doing and you don't think they're important. Let's just take a card. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. Definitely, this love is meant to happen, and you two will be together once again. As we come to the end of this reading, I want to leave you with something important. The cards are here to guide you, but the real wisdom comes from within you. Throughout this reading, you've probably had thoughts or ideas about what resonates most with your story. Those thoughts, they're your intuition speaking to you. Trust them. The cards today showed us that growth is happening all around you. Your person is healing, dreaming, and creating a meaningful life. You're doing the same, whether you realize it or not. Even in moments of doubt or sadness, you are moving forward in ways you might not see it yet. Take a moment to reflect on the lessons this relationship brought you. Perhaps it taught you about communication, patience, or self-love. Whatever it was, those lessons are yours to carry forward, and they make you stronger. If reconciliation is in your heart, trust that the right opportunities will come when the timing is aligned. And if you're ready to move forward, know that you're walking towards a future filled with possibility and joy. Let me share one final affirmation with you. I honor my journey and the love I shared. I trust in my strength, my wisdom, and the beautiful path ahead of me. Thank you so much for sharing this time with me today. If this reading brought you clarity or comfort, I'd love for you to like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. And if you're curious about other themes, check out the rest of this series, because there is a series about the past person. There's so much more to explore, and I can't wait to share it with you. Until next time, remember, you are loved, you are capable, and you are exactly where you need to be. Take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.